Umidike was the kind of village that remembered everything. The red earth clung to feet like memory, and the moonlight carried whispers from compound to compound. Nothing stayed hidden for long, not love, not shame, not tears shed in the dark. Victoria grew up there, beautiful in a way that made people pause. And her eyes always looked beyond the village stream where women gathered to wash clothes and exchange stories that were never kind. From childhood, she knew Umidike was not her final destination. Her dreams were too loud for such a quiet place. At 19, love found her. His name was Daniel, a traveling trader with smooth words and restless feet. He spoke of Lagos like it was heaven on earth, a place where suffering ended and dreams came true. I will come back for you, he promised one evening as they walked along the village path. Victoria believed him. That belief changed her life. When she told Daniel she was pregnant, he disappeared like smoke in Harmattan air. No goodbye, no letter, no explanation. What followed was worse than loneliness. The whispers came. She couldn't keep her legs closed. She thought love would feed her. Victoria stopped walking with her head high. Her belly grew, and with it, her shame. Only one person stood by her, her mother, Mama Nena, a woman whose back was bent by age but whose spirit was unbreakable. On a stormy night, as thunder split the sky, Victoria gave birth, a baby girl. She held the child against her chest, tears soaking into the tiny cloth wrapped around her. They named her Kasema, God's gift that came with pain. Victoria loved Kasema fiercely. But love did not change hunger. It did not silence gossip. And it did not erase the future she saw slipping away. Every day she remained in Umidike. Each time she looked at her daughter, she felt joy and fear. One night, she knelt before her mother. Mama, she said, her voice breaking, I want to go to Lagos. Mama Nene did not answer immediately. She looked at Kasema sleeping peacefully, unaware of the storm about to change her life. If you go,
And your child?
her mother finally said, you may never return the same. Victoria
If
bowed
I
her
stay,
head. If
we
I
will
stay,
suffer forever.
she replied, I will die slowly. At dawn, Victoria left with one small bag and a heart heavy with guilt. Kasema slept in her grandmother's arms, unaware that her mother's warmth would soon become a memory. Mama Nena watched the bus disappear
But
and
remember,
whispered words she
blood
would
never
repeat for
forgets
years.
blood.
Blood never forgets blood. Lagos did not welcome Victoria. She slept on floors, worked as a house help, sold food by the roadside, and cried herself to sleep on nights when hunger and regret kept her awake. The city was loud, cruel, and unforgiving, but Victoria was strong. Slowly, her confidence returned. Her beauty matured into elegance, her words sharpened, her presence commanding attention. Fate turned the day she met Chief Obesai. He noticed her at a charity event where she worked as a caterer. Among the noise and glamour, she stood out, quiet, intelligent, and composed. He pursued her. Victoria resisted at first. Her past whispered warnings. But Chief Obesai offered safety, respect, and a second chance. When he asked her to marry him, she said yes, without telling him the truth she had buried for years. Their wedding shook Lagos society. Inside Victoria, the secret slept. Years later, Victoria gave birth again, this time in a luxury hospital. Surrounded by comfort, she named her second daughter Purity. Chief Obesai adored the child. He praised Victoria as the perfect wife, unaware that she was living two lives, one in Lagos, one in Umidike. Every year, she sent money to the village. Mama Nena raised Kasema with love and silence. But children grow, and questions do not remain buried. Grandma, Kasema asked one evening, where is my mother? Mama Nena sighed, she is surviving. That answer stopped being enough. At 19, the same age her mother had been when she gave birth, Kasema made a decision of her own. She went to Lagos. Kasema arrived in Lagos with nothing but determination and an address. She applied for a job as a personal assistant in a large company. The owner was Chief Obesai. When Victoria looked up and saw Kasema standing before her, the world stopped. The eyes, the voice, the scar on her wrist from childhood, her past had found her. Days later, Kasema confronted her. Madam, she said softly, I am looking for my mother. Her name is Victoria. Victoria broke, The secret she had buried for decades exploded into the open. Chief Obesai listened as Victoria confessed everything: her youth, her shame, the child she left behind. "So our marriage was built on a lie," he said quietly. The words cut deep. Purity, innocent and curious, asked the question that shattered the room. "Mommy, is Kasima my sister?" Victoria fell to her knees. "Yes." Silence followed. Days passed before Chief Obesai made his choice. "The past cannot be erased," he said at last. "But this family will not be destroyed by fear." He welcomed Kasima, not as a servant, but as a daughter. Mama Nena arrived in Lagos, tears flowing freely as she reunited with the daughter she raised and the daughter who left. Victoria stood between Kasima and Purity, holding both their hands, her past, her present, her truth. She had run far, but the truth had followed her home, and this time, she did not run.